Like, I'm sure you guys miss me. I know I would miss me too, but I am back. I hope you guys had, you know, wonderful holidays, a good Merry Christmas. I hope y'all walked into the new year, you know, with, that's makeup. You guys can't even say. Anyway, I hope you guys, you know, are ready for 2021. I know I am. I was just like, whew, 2020 really took a toll on your girl, but I'm back. You know, I'm better than ever. Before we get into today's video, make sure you guys subscribe, like, turn my post notification bell on, because it's 2021. We're going up. You're not gonna want to miss anything from me. Trust me. It's lit. Like, it's lit. I know I say it's lit all the time, but it's a new year. It's really lit. Like, it's really, really lit. You know, I see I got a new hair color going. It's just a whole brand new girl. Like, it's just a whole brand new, like, I just been reborn again. That's just it. I'm just reborn again. So today's video is going to be a little life update, Q&A. I had posted on my Instagram and my Facebook like 2 weeks ago, like way before, you know, I took another hiatus. And just life got real, so I posted and you guys asked me questions. This is a while ago, but the questions were actually really relevant to my current situation and just everything that's going on now. So I am glad that you guys asked the questions that you guys asked. A few of the questions were stupid. Of course, leave it to my friend Chelsea to ask the stupid questions, but it is what it is. It's kind of funny. So I don't know really how I'm gonna flow with this, you know, give y'all this tea and answer the question. I think because the questions are so relevant to my life and what's been going on, I think that when I answer the question, I'm gonna kind of explain, you know, throw in there, you know, this has been going on, this happened, yada, yada, yada. But if I miss anything, probably when I'm done with all the questions, I'll fill in anywhere I missed. Yeah, like I'll fill in anywhere I missed. So before we get into this little life update Q&A, make sure you guys subscribe, like, comment, share, turn my post notifications bell on, because like I'm never gonna tell you, because I already told you. That's just it. That's just it. I really love this. Okay, so let's get into it. Where are the questions? Okay, so the very first question that was asked is, who am I? Like, I don't know. I don't like to answer this question because I don't like to talk about myself enough. It's probably like, it's like, I like the people around me and people who know me. Oh yeah, like she's like that or she's like that. So I don't really know, like, who am I? I'm just like, I'm like the hardworking, most laziest person ever. I love my kids. I'm fun. I don't really know how to answer this question. Like, I don't know how to answer this question, but I will say, you want to know who I am, tune in. You know, it's the beginning of the year, tune in, and then maybe the end of this year, I'll come back. You know, I can answer this question better, or you could just see for yourself, like, oh, that's who she is, oh, that's what she does. So yeah, I don't really know how to answer that question. Yeah, I don't. But I've been doing my hair for like 20 minutes and I'm still not too happy with it, but whatever. Okay, and the next question is, what made you start YouTube? I really like this question, y'all. Like, it's really funny. You know, I started YouTube. For those of you who have been following me from the very beginning, since 5 subscribers, I started my YouTube as a fitness journey. And here I am going for consultations for BBLs. Like, what a joke. What a joke. But yeah, so that is why I started my YouTube. But I kept it going because I realized that I'm a really funny person, and I just, like, I have so much to show you guys. Like, I have so much, like, so much. There's so much for you guys to see. And I kept on with the YouTube because as I was going, like, I was learning, I was teaching myself a lot of new things. You know, this editing, at first I was not that good at it. I'm pretty decent with the editing, pretty decent with the thumbnails, pretty decent with the intros now. So I continue doing it because I do like to, like, I like to learn as I go, and I'm teaching myself all this stuff, how to edit, all this stuff, how to make this, make that, you know, just everything, and it's also like a little scapegoat for me. It's my thing, you know, Shannay's Corner. It's a little scapegoat for my kids from whatever's going on in my life. You know, I like to come up here and it's kind of just me versus me thing. So it's my little, I don't know, what is it? It's a little hobby. It's my little hobby that is eventually gonna make me very rich one day. So yeah, that's pretty much why I started YouTube, but yeah. Okay, and how many friends do you have? So this question is where we're gonna go into kind of like what's been going on in my life and, you know, how my friends really play a role. So when people ask me how many friends I have, like, I don't know about you guys, but I know a lot of people. A lot of people know me. I say hi and bye to a lot of people, but those aren't particularly my friends. My friends are the ones who, like, right now, I've been going through a really tough time, like a really tough time. And I'm laughing because I'm getting really sensitive. You know, I've like practiced what I was gonna say when I did this video for a while. You know, I just still a little emotional, but whatever. My friends are the ones, oh my God, I'm about to cry. My friends are the ones who, like, my friends are my kids' godparents. That's first things first. So if that tells you a lot, I don't make it everybody like my kids' godparents. My friends are the ones who I can't give my kids 100% today, so they're gonna come help me out. My friends are the ones come in. My friends are the ones who came, you know, help me pack my stuff up. Yes, pack my stuff up. My friends are like, my friends are the ones who speak life into me. Like, I could not express the gratitude to my friends. Like, they have been speaking life into me. Like, let's like Chelsea. Chelsea is a friend. She reminds me, like, Alexis, like, you never needed anybody. Like, she's like, you never needed anybody. Like, from I known you, all you do is stand on your own 2 feet, things like that. So that's a friend of mine. Sadia, like, that's my sister. We've been friends for almost, I really don't even know. It's more than 10 years though, so we solidified. But that's like my sister. You know, she'll tell me things like, you know, I admire you so much. You know, you just bounce back from everything. And I do go through a lot, you know. Don't think my life is all peaches and cream, because, you know, I'm always laughing and I'm always giggling and stuff. But, bro, I be having it rough. But, yeah, so that's a friend. You know, she's telling me she admires me. And, like, when she told me that, I was just like, you're right. You know, let me stop crying because, you know, I'm going to get through this and stuff like that. So that's a friend. I have another friend, Stephanie. You know, she tells me, like, she would tell me things like, you know, I don't think this is the right situation for you. You know, I honestly think it's hindering you and things like that. So my friends are the ones who, like, one would put me in my place. Like, Chelsea, oh God, she will put me in my place in the quickness. Like, what are you doing? Alexis, like, get up out of there and stuff like that. Or just, you know, coming to bail me out of any situation, helping me with my kids, you know, just, yeah, I have a few friends. 3, yeah, no, oh, can't forget Alante, my little Alante. She's like, she'll tell me like, oh, you know, you inspire me. She sent me a text. Yeah, she sent me a text on Thanksgiving, and I screenshotted it because, like, I just go back and read it now, and, like, sometimes I cry. She's like, you know, you inspire me so much. You deserve the world. And I'm just like, you know, like, I'm feeling like so small, and here I am, you know, still like being able to inspire somebody else to keep going and stuff like that. So stuff like that. I'm really trying not to cry. So those are like my friends, you know, my guy friends. They're idiots, but Leno, he gonna hold it down for me. He's gonna babysit. He gonna come, you know, we're gonna smoke or whatever, get my mind off of everything that's going on. He gonna take me out to eat just so we can laugh and giggle, you know. But I have a few friends. I don't have a lot of friends, but the ones I have, I like, God really blessed me with some amazing people. You know, I have another, I guess you could call him a friend, I don't know, but he's away right now, and he just like reminds me, like, you're gonna be a victim or something, and like things like that, you know, that sticks with me. So yeah, I don't have a lot of friends, but the few I have are just, they are some heaven sent people. Heaven sent. Yeah, they're some heaven sent people. So all right, so I got through that part without crying. But yeah, so let's go to the next one. If I could live anywhere on earth, where would it be and why? I I don't really know. Like, I really don't know. The only place I want to live, and surprise, I'll be moving there in about April, March, whenever. I'm taking myself to Atlanta. I don't feel like I belong in Connecticut. Connecticut is, it's just like, it's the land of no opportunity. It's the state of no opportunity. No growth is here. It's too damn expensive. It's too damn expensive. When I say it's too expensive, it's too expensive. Like, I gotta work 3 jobs and, you know, have a little side hustle just to live comfortably here. It's not where I want to raise my kids. I just feel like I belong in Atlanta. I go to visit Atlanta often, and every time I come back, it's just like this depression that takes over me. So I'm tired of the depression. I'm about to just take myself down there, me and my kids, and just move down there. Yes, me and my kids. Hold on. So yeah, so I don't really know anywhere else in the world that I would desire to live other than Atlanta. I feel like that's where I belong. Like, you know, you ever felt like you belong somewhere? That's where I belong. The next question is, how old were you when you first fell in love? I don't know. No, I'm not gonna say I don't know. I want to say, this is like so embarrassing. I want to say, I don't really remember what age, but I would say like 7th grade. 7th grade. Yeah, like 7th grade. I don't know. Yeah, 7th. I don't really know. What is that, like 14, 15? Yeah, 7th grade. Yeah, I was just like, I cannot get enough of this person. And it's so weird because I still cannot get enough of this person. It's like, it's so bad. But yeah, I'm starting to believe in like soul ties and things like that. So yeah, that's bad embarrassing. But yes, I would say 7th grade. 7th grade. I just like no matter what, like I always wanted to talk to this person. I always wanted to, I don't know, like I just like being around him. Yeah. I'm not gonna say too much because it's a little embarrassing, but yeah. I would say like 7th grade, yeah. And I still like talk to him, and I still get like little butterflies. It's completely embarrassing. I still, oh my God, like, next question. Okay, the next question is, where do you see yourself in 3 years? In 3 years, I see myself in Atlanta, buying a home, homeowner already. I don't know if I see myself still going to work the 9 to 5 because I kind of like my career path. You know, for those of you who don't know, I did go to school for medical assistant. Pretty easy career path, if you ask me. You know, it was 9 months. It was a 9-month course. You know, did that, and I could literally go anywhere with my certification, get a decent job. So I don't know if in 3 years I'll still really be doing the 9 to 5 thing, but I do know I will have multiple businesses. I'll be really big on this platform. Watch what I say. And for those of you who are watching me, you know, from the beginning, from the ground up, we're going up. That's it. We're going up. But yeah, so I guess that's where Atlanta, homeowner, very successful. I would say out of debt, but like it's all my debt is student loan debt, and like I'm to the point now where it's just like they gotta charge that to the game. I don't know. So and you know, we got this new president, so I'm waiting to see what he gonna do, you know, about this little student loan debt. But that's where I see myself in 3 years, living happy, yeah, very happy. Single, yeah, very single. Yeah, just me and my kids. And the question that's gonna have a little story time. Am I single? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I'm like, yes, I am single. Let's just say this, like I am very happy. I'm the happiest I've been in 4 years since, you know, I had Harlem, since before when I got pregnant with Harlem, you know. I feel like now I'm back to that happiness, really happy, really just full of myself. So I am single. This question is like making my anxiety kick in. I was practicing for like a week and a half, like what I was gonna say about this question, but I'm just gonna give you guys the truth, like the honest, just the honest, without, of course I'm not gonna, you know, come up here and bash anyone, because that's just not in my character. And I do have 2 kids that are eventually gonna grow up and ask questions, and they could possibly see this video. So yes, I am single. Me and Christopher did break up. It did not work out, but I would say for a while I just knew that it wasn't gonna work out. The relationship became really heavy. I feel like that's the perfect example for it. The relationship was like really heavy. It was a lot of like tiptoeing around, like not being, my anxiety. I would say this, like, I saw this quote or whatever. It's like, when somebody falls in love with your flowers, they don't really know what to do with your roots. So my whole thing is, I feel as though Christopher, because we met at work, or we met at work, a job we had a few years ago. So I feel like he fell in love with this person that he thought he knew. And then when it was just like, when I started like really showing myself, you know, it was just like who is this person? And kind of like try to compress my roots as much as he could, just so he can only get the flowers and only get like what he would see when we would go to work and things like that. So that was really challenging, you know. It was a lot of like, why do you do this? Why do you act like that? You know, why are you talking to this person? Why do I want to go here? Why do I want to wear that? Things like that. And I was just like not used to it, because it's like, I have a dad, you know. From that standpoint, I was just like, it made me really uncomfortable. But by all means, you know, I'm not gonna sit up here and act like it was just him, because the relationship ended just because of him. You know, I was doing a lot of things off of the strength that I'm a 23-year-old girl, I'm a mother of 2 kids, and I just want to do what I want to do. Like, I just want to do what I want to do. You know, I would have conversations of like 2 times. I would have conversations with people that I probably shouldn't have been having conversations with, but I just wanted to, off of the strength of, you know, I just like knew my relationship wasn't as secure as it was in the beginning, you know. And that's like my advice to any of the fellas watching. You know, you have this girl, you guys are in a situation, you don't ever want to make her feel like she can't like talk to you, like you'll get mad at her or things like that. Like, you don't want to make your girl, I just feel like that's the worst thing you could do. So it was things like that going on. So, you know, I did seek like outside attention. I'm only human, and I just sometimes it got to the point where it's just like, okay, I'm not gonna talk to you about this, because like I know where it'll lead. So I'll just go talk to somebody else, and like I'll just go laugh and giggle with somebody else. But like the relationship was really, really heavy. I'm trying not to cry. Like, I'm really trying to, I did my makeup so like I wouldn't cry, but it was really heavy. And like, don't get me wrong, no, I'm happy, but it's just the anxiety that I deal with now. Like, did I do the right thing? Like, should I have done this? Because also, you know, it was a long time coming. Like, the breakup was a long time coming, you know. Me and Christopher had talked about how like, this is like us breaking up, we're kind of avoiding the inevitable by just like pretending to be happy. So it was a lot of pretending. And I would just go back and forth with myself, like, am I doing right? You know, I'm taking the kids, I'm kind of like breaking up a home. And it's been times, you know, where I was told like, you know, I'll be a bad mom if I, you know, take the kids away and like move and go by myself. So it was a lot of that. So, all right, I'm not gonna cry on camera. Like, I just can't do that. So, yeah, so like it was really hard. But yeah, so it was really hard, you know. I got to the point in a relationship where I was compromising myself, because, you know, like falling out of love is a real thing, you know. Not having the same love as the beginning of the relationship is all real things. And I would get to a point where it's just like, you know, like this person, he loves me so much, and it's just like maybe I'll learn to, you know, feel the same way that I once felt before. And I was just like, maybe as time goes on, those feelings will come back and we'll be like happy again. And even that, like, I don't recommend that, you know, like, don't compromise yourself if you feel like something is just not working out. And that's what that's what I've been saying for months. Like, you know, I would tell people, like, I'm such a sure person. I'm very sure about myself. I'm just like I know when something's not working for me, and it's okay. So like that can completely be put on me, like to prolong something and try to make a shoe fit where it just doesn't fit anymore. You know, that was solely on me, but it was just hard because like some days I would be told, you know, I'm doing the wrong thing if I leave, and like it wouldn't be fair, or like just give chance, you know, things will come back around. And I don't know, I got to the point where it's just like I absolutely didn't want to do it anymore. So let's talk about, like, you know, why the breakup actually did happen. I actually didn't want to do it anymore, no more compromising myself. And I realized, like, me staying for the kids, like, because of course, like, I mean, if I'm staying in a situation for the kids, like, we're obviously not getting along 24/7. So it's like, it's bigger and it's badder and it's this, it's that. So I'm just like, me as the mother, you know, like, I'm, you know, like, my first responsibility is to my kids. So it's just like, all right, Alexis, now stop compromising yourself. Just forget about myself. These kids, they can't stay in something like this. So it got to the situation where it's like, okay, you know, I got to think about the kids, and the kids don't need to be in a situation like this where it's like, you know, there's a lot of things said, like good and bad, a lot of things said that, you know, shouldn't be said. I still plays in the back of my mind, you know, that, like, I don't know, it was just a lot. So I don't know, like, I don't want to say too much. Like, I don't want anybody to think, you know, like I'm bashing anybody, because like I said, you know, I was never perfect throughout the whole situation. But I will say this, like, I was never perfect throughout the whole situation, but like in this and that last relationship, I tried. Like, I tried and I tried and I tried and I tried over again. And this is like my advice too, because I know younger females watch me, younger, older, whoever. If you guys have kids, that's not a good reason to stay in a situation. If you yourself feel as though it's not working, don't stay for the kids, because in the end, you're only hurting yourself and the kids even more. Life goes on, you know, happiness comes back around again. Don't compromise. Don't stay for the kids. If you yourself is sure about something, yeah, leave. Yeah, leave. Yeah, I don't know. So I got really bad, you know. I'm here. I live with my mom again. That was something that was really hard for me, you know. And this is another thing, you know, I tried so long to like coexist in the apartment we shared. I wanted to at least, you know, give the kids their Christmas in the house with both of us, you know, because I just knew that come next year everything's gonna be different. So, you know, I tried, and yeah, I just tried to keep everything neutral, peaceful situation. But I felt as though in that aspect I was kind of selfish and I wasn't considerate, and I kind of wanted to have my cake and eat it too, because it's just like, here I am, you know, I'm eventually, you know, cutting ties, you know, this family is kind of through, and I expected everything to go peaches and cream, everybody's still getting along, because that's just what I wanted, and that's just what I thought, you know. We come to an understanding this relationship no longer works. It just no longer works. But I thought, you know, we could be friends, we could coexist, and it became almost impossible. It became almost impossible to coexist, and for a while I was just like, well, this is my apartment, you know, like mine, you know. And I felt as though I shouldn't have to, because it's been times where, you know, I pick the kids up and leave, and I was just like, I'm not doing that no more, you know, like, at the end of the day, this is my house, my kids have their room here, so I didn't want to do that. So it just got really bad, so I did end up leaving, and for a while, I was, like, really depressed and down and out about that, because I'm just like, you know, like, why should I have been the one to leave my apartment, leave my space, take my kids and leave? I'm not gonna cry. Take my kids and leave. But then, you know, I realized that, like, I'm getting wrapped up in materialistic things. Like, the same way God gave me that apartment, He's gonna give me something way bigger. And I was just thinking, like, people who move shiesty and, like, you know, try to be grimy to me, they never end up in a better situation than me. They might for a little bit of period of time, but they never. So I'm just like, take the L and go. You know, I packed my stuff up, moved back in with my mom, and I'm just like, it's a blessing in disguise. You know, here I am about to move to Atlanta, so I'm living with my mom. It gives me absolutely mad time to save my money, you know, stack my bread. I was gonna go and get another apartment, but I'm like, what sense does that make? You know, go put money into that apartment, and then I'm trying to move, so I am back home with my mama. so yeah, so I was down and out about that, you know, and I didn't record or anything because it's a little, it's hard. It's really hard to have all this stuff going on in the back of my mind and I never want to come up here and give you guys 50, 25%. Like, you guys got to get 100 because you guys don't deserve, like, you guys, I don't know, you guys are pretty loyal supporters. So you guys don't deserve, like, you know, anything less than what you guys give me, and I'm really appreciative of that. So I finally felt like I was in a good headspace to start recording again, and here we are. I missed you guys. But yeah, so that's kind of just what's been going on. You know, we're broken up. I moved out of the apartment. I'm here with my mom, you know. I'm happy. I was just like, it was just kind of like, let's put it on a scale. Your apartment, peace of mind, you know. I got my peace of mind. Not really below, because my mom be tripping sometimes, but we're not even gonna get into that. But overall, I'm happy. You know, I'm the happiest I've been in 4 years. I keep saying that because it's just like, wow, you know, like, wow, like don't hold on to something for so long, because like as soon as you let go, you know, your happiness could just be like right there waiting, like, we back, you know. And I'm like hanging out with my friends now, you know. I would never do things like that just off of the strength of like things. And I'm doing that. I'm getting myself together. I'm taking pictures. I was going through my camera. I'm like, wow, I haven't taken pictures in like months. And I'm never, like, I'm not that type of person who, like, I love taking pictures. I love doing my makeup. I love doing my hair and just getting dressed. Rather than going somewhere and not taking pictures. I'm just back to myself, you know. I feel like I'm back in control of my own life. You know, I got the steering wheel now. Everything is just great. Everything is just great. Everything is just great, you know. I'm not mad. I'm not angry. I'm happy. I'm really freaking happy. But yeah, so that's that question. We actually have some more questions, so let's get into it. The next question was, who was the dominant one in the relationship? Like, I'm sure that was a question for people who've like watched me and Christopher's videos, but the dominant one in the relationship, I don't know. That was another problem I had. I just didn't like really, like, I don't know, I can't say like let a man be a man, because like that wasn't the case. I just really didn't. I didn't like being told what to do. I didn't like I'm like a little unruly, you could say. Like, I'm gonna do what I want. Yeah, I am. And yeah, I don't know. I'm not in a relationship, so we're gonna skip that question. Have you ever dated older men, like 10 years plus? Ew. No. I don't know how girls do it, but like every time when I see older men, I'm like, ew, He could be my dad. Like, ew. I don't know, so it makes me really uncomfortable. And my mom be knowing mad people, so like, could you imagine? Could you imagine? Can you imagine? Like, oh, your daughter Jay and James too. Oh, I know him, we went to high school together. No. It's just a no for me. It's just a no for me. These are kind of the silly questions that Chelsea asked me, the really stupid ones. The next one was, do you smoke? If so, why? I did smoke. I've actually been taking a little break, you know, healthcare, self-love journey. I've been taking a little break, but I do smoke because, let me say this. I'm like, if you're a mom, you're going to understand. I have 2 kids. I have a 2-year-old son and a 1-year-old daughter. And I'm with them 95% of the time. The other 5% of the time I'm at work, so. Like, would you smoke if you had 2 kids running around all day? Can I have juice? Can I have an orange? Can I have a banana? Can I have a fruit snack? It's just a lot. So yeah, I used to every night at 9 o'clock when I used to go to bed. But I don't anymore, you know. I've just been like, I don't know, focusing on like, I don't know, cleaning, you know, just self-love or whatever. And let me tell y'all something. Your girl is down like 8 pounds, you know. That's nothing. I was trying to lose weight for the longest. Like I told you, I'm going for BBL consultations. They still told me I gotta lose a little weight. So yeah, I've been losing weight, you know. I'm super happy about that. I'm just, my friend's joking like, oh, you're losing weight because you're stressed. But I'm like, I'm not stressed. I'm just tired of being fat. Yeah. So yeah, so that's another thing. Next question. What has been your favorite thing to do in quarantine? So my favorite thing to do while in quarantine, I don't know. I've had this new grown love for photography, taking pictures, ordering backdrops off Amazon, doing photo shoots, and I feel like that definitely came from being in quarantine. I like to, you know, tap into my creative side a little bit, just try new things. My kids are not the most cooperative, so if you have some cooperative kids, you know, you want me to do a photo shoot, kind of, you know, you can hit me up because my kid, Harlem, doesn't like pictures, and Hayden, she just does what she want to do. So yeah, so that's been pretty much my favorite thing to do in quarantine, you know, tap into my creative side and do little photo shoots here and there. And next question is, what would you say to your younger self? I would say to my younger self, go get a plan B. No. That was really bad. That was really bad. No, don't get me wrong, you know, I love my kids, but I should have waited until I was 46. There's no doubt about it. It's like no doubt about it. Nah, I wouldn't. It was so bad. I wouldn't say that. I would advise her to wait for sure. I would advise her to wait for sure. I would just say, I don't know, because I'm not one of these people that like regret anything, like decisions I made in my life. You know, like it happened. It happened for this reason. It happened for that. It made me kind of who I am today. So I'm not one of those kind of people that, you know, oh, I wish I would have done this when I was younger. It's just, I would say to my younger self, honestly, go a little harder. If I went a little harder when I was younger, I'd be a little further. But yeah, that's the only thing. I was completely joking about the plan B thing, guys. I was completely joking. But yeah, definitely go harder. And what are your achievements that you're most proud of? I don't know. I really don't know. It's like, cause like I said in the beginning, like I'm so like, I'm not like into myself. Like I'm into myself, my looks, but like I'm not like into myself. Like you know, big fish. I did that. I would say my biggest achievements are, I started my medical assistant school. Harlem was 3 months old. Went back to school because I just got the mindset that I'm pregnant. No, not that I'm pregnant, that I had a baby. This retail is not gonna fly for me no more. So I always wanted to go into the healthcare field. So I kind of looked for like alternative routes. because I needed something quicker because my son needed milk. So I was just like, let's think of something quick, you know? So I would say that's a big achievement of mine, you know, boom, I threw myself into school when Harlan was only 3 months old. Boom, got pregnant. I wanted to drop out. I was in class sleeping every day, almost flunked out because, you know, the beginning of pregnancy, you're always tired, just things like that. But I was pregnant. I did the whole, I finished, and I had my daughter like right after. Yep, I finished everything and I had my daughter right after. Still walked for graduation. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like that's something I'm really proud of because, you know, a lot of people did not think that I would even continue to go to school because here I am. I got like a 6-month-old baby at home and I'm pregnant again. Not to say that, like, you know, like, that's like so hard to do, but, you know, pregnancy is hard. Like, when you get pregnant, you get really complacent. Yeah, like anybody who says they don't, they're lying. Like, you get really complacent and it's just like, you kind of look to your spouse to do more because you're pregnant, you know, and pretty much did it. I did that shit. Yep, I did it. Me. So, yeah, so I did that. That's a really big achievement I'm proud of. And the fact that I still come on here and I grow pretty quickly. And the fact that y'all really be rocking with me, that's another big achievement of mine. Because I'll be on my phone like editing videos. I'm like, nobody's gonna like this one. Like, that joke wasn't even funny, you know? Like, everybody's gonna think I'm so corny. But y'all really do rock with me. And I really rock with y'all. Oh my god. All right, so this video is actually pretty longer than I expected. So let's keep it going. Got a few more questions. And the next question is, what are you most passionate about? I am an emotional mess. What I'm most passionate about is, if nothing more, I'm adamant about giving my kids a better life. Like, I've been working since I was 15 years old. Like, not to necessarily say, like, I want to have, like, spoiled, little rotten, little inherited children or whatever, like, entitled children. But I want my kids to have the option, like, okay, I'm turning 15. I don't necessarily have to go get a job because, you know, my mom is financially stable or my mom has invested in things that is, you know, that kind of take care of me. So I necessarily don't have to get a job. So that's what I'm really passionate about, you know, just making sure they don't have to go out, you know, hit the pavement, 15, go to work, struggling to delegate their money and things like that. Like, buying a car too, because I know, like, when I was buying a car, it was just the most stressful time. My first car, I literally brought it and I had it for all of 6 months. You know why? Because I don't listen. Because I do what I want. And it's just things like that. You know, I don't want my kids to have to, well, I need a car, so I'm just gonna go with this, and whatever happens, happens. You know, I want them to just be set. I want them to just, you know, you don't have to go get that car because, you know, we can go get this car. This car will last you. I just want them to be set. That's it. Next question. What would you say to yourself 1 year in the future? What's wrong with me? I would say to myself, aren't you glad we didn't give up? Because like I said, a few weeks ago I was depressed. I was ready to throw in a towel, but like I said, I have these amazing people just talking life into me. Every day when me and Chelsea would be on the phone, she'd be like, I know this is so cliche, Alexis, but like, you're gonna bounce back, and like I would just like be so like outside of myself. I didn't want to spend a lot of time by myself, so I would either be on the phone with Sadia or at Chelsea's house. You know, they would just tell me like, bro, like, you're Alexis, you know, like you're gonna get through this. So I would definitely just say, aren't you glad we didn't give up? You know, we here now. You see how far we got. And I mean that, like, I wouldn't even, without my amazing friends, I just wouldn't You know, I just wouldn't. I don't know, you know, you need a good push. Even if you're the strongest person, you need a good push. And you know, like, I remember like my mom, I was in the back of my mom's car and we were going somewhere, and I was just like, I give up, I don't want to do it no more. And she was just like, you know, Alexis, you know, like, God wouldn't put anything more on you than you could bear. You know, that really stuck with me. And like, so like stuff like that really stuck with me, you know, like I'm the chosen one, you know, like I'm the chosen one. No, I'm kidding. But and like that helped me, you know, like I have these tattoos. I have this tattoo on my hand. This is Psalms 46:5, you know, it says God is within her, she will not fail. So I started to really like tap in, like listen. And I'm like, Alexa, you got all these tattoos on your body, you know, they mean something. Like refer to them every morning, you know, wake up in the mirror and just like read them. I have this too shall pass right here. I have right here on the back of my arm, I have to whom much is given, much is required. So for those of you who don't know, it's a Bible verse and it's also a Kanye West lyric. Kanye West kind of like switched a little bit, but like it really means like, bro, I was given a lot in this life, you know, and a lot is kind of required out of me. So I was kind of, yeah, I was definitely like referring to that, referring to things like that. I'm trying to think. I got blessed right here, you know. That's pretty much it's a real basic tattoo, but it's just like little tattoos like that. I want to have God, brain fart. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. So you know, like I would just say, aren't you glad you didn't give up? Moving on. This is our last question, I promise. This was a really emotional video. I almost cried in front of y'all. This is probably my longest video, but I just hope you guys tune in, watch the whole thing, because it was nice. It was, I enjoyed recording this video. And the next and last and final question, I'm so glad we're going out on this question, because I could be silly now. The last question is, do you want any more kids? I know like a lot of people around me think I'm joking when I say that, and a lot of people are like, oh well, you're only so young, you're so young. And like I told you guys before, I'm a really sure person, and I know when something just doesn't work for me. And I'm gonna go ahead and say it, like being pregnant, it doesn't work for me. I did deal with postpartum 2 times, and it was just the darkest times of my life. It was really hard. But not even just that, it's just like, bro, kids are a lot. They require a lot, and they need a lot, and they are so needy. I could talk like this because, you know, I'm with my kids all the time, all the freaking time. But yeah, yeah, no, I don't want any more kids. And I feel like God, thank you God for blessing me with a boy than a girl, so we can go ahead and seal the deal and not have any more. Yeah, I don't want any more kids. Why? Like, why would I? Like, I don't see the need to have multiple kids. You know, I have a boy and a girl. So, like, what would my next one be? A goat? Like, and oh, let's not even forget, like, they have a lot of cousins. They have a lot of siblings. They have a lot of cousins. And who knows, you know, they'll eventually have some siblings. And, you know, me and my siblings are close. And my sister just had a son, and my other sister just had a daughter. So it's like, what do they need me to have kids for? What? For what? For what? I'm not gonna ever have another kid. But so that concludes our little Q&A, a little life update. I don't think I really left anything out. I kind of touched base on the very important things, like what's really been going on in my life. This video is 47 minutes. This is my longest video, but I really do hope like y'all stay tuned in the whole time and I really watched it, because this was a really nice video. I felt really like vulnerable, but I also felt like happy to come up here and, you know, share what's been going on. It's kind of therapeutic for me. And yeah, so thank you guys for tuning in and watching with me. Don't forget to subscribe, like, turn my post notification bell on. We going up. It's 2021. We are going up, and I'm so happy to be back. And I'll promise I'm not taking no more hiatus. Who knows? Life just beginning in a way, but thank you guys for tuning in and watching.